Hi guys, my name is Rudo, and as you know, I'm a full-time stay-at-home quit your day job crypto trader and investor. And as I explained at the beginning of the week, we're going to go test these range lows probably, and then from that point onwards, the goal is as drawn here. I want to see Bitcoin now try and break through $96,000. Once it does that, I want to see it turn it into support. It's an important level. Turn it into support, and then from that point onwards, it's off to the races. I want to see it go and push a new all-time high. This means that some of these altcoins that I'm looking for needs to now start bouncing as well. And if we start looking at some of these alts, some of the names that we brought to you guys at the beginning of the week, AI, 16Z, and so forth, are showing some signs of a little bit of a life in them. So let's analyze them. Let's see where they're at, and as well as look at the dominance, look at the Dixie. Let's see where the rest of the market sentiment indicators are, so that we can make sure that we get ourselves prepared for alt season, because it's going to happen, and it's going to happen really quickly. Okay, guys. So before I do that, just a quick friendly reminder. Today's video is brought to you by Bybit. If you want to support the content, if you want to be part of my trading community as well, what you need to do is just grab a Bybit account or transfer your KYC Bybit account to one that's created under my affiliate link. It's very simple. I've got all the steps for you to do that in the Discord. It's quite simple. Just click on the Bybit bot there. Links, everything in the video description, and then I'll see you guys there. Okay, so let's get into this real quick. Right back to Bitcoin. So for now, daily time frame, is there any sign or any worry that I have that Bitcoin's going to go lower? I already got a couple of comments from this morning stream. Yes, but what if it goes to 87 and guys, keep it simple. Believe that it's going to go up instead of fearing that it's not going to go up. Why? Because if we look back, we zoom out a little bit further, the odds are always in your favor while we're going ballistic. Is the bull run then over? Because if we go lower, are we then, is it now going to become bearish? The reason I say we haven't had a bull market just yet, and I want to see the market push up higher, is simple. We can use Realm as a really good example. Now, not to try and go too far back into the past, what did I do with Realm? I bought Realm. It's a gaming fi token. I bought it, $800 of it on a pre-market seed round, okay? And I don't even remember the price that I got it, but I remember the following. By the time we hit $2, and you can see it was short-lived, it was there. Realm was worth $60,000, give or take, in my wallet. Amazing. But the coin's still to be released, okay? And then from that point on is where we are today. I can tell you that Realm, I haven't sold any of it because I didn't have the coins. It's still in the vesting schedule, okay? By the time that it got to the bottom of the bull market and ready into the next one, that $60,000 is worth $23. So this kind of insanity, I haven't seen it yet in the current market. I haven't seen this kind of insanity with meme coins. I haven't seen this kind of insanity with any of the other narratives there. They're only building momentum. So it means that you have to think long-term bullish. Because if we want to believe on the idea that there's going to be a bull market, and if I zoom out, what do I mean by that? It means that we're going to be bullish up until the end of this year. That kind of crazy gains still going to happen, and probably will be happening with some of these coins that I'm sharing with you guys now. These are coins that I think will potential 10x at minimum for us. Okay, so let's do that. Let's quickly have a look at some of those coins. So here again, you can see the Realm chart, long accumulation. For now, it's almost like a dead project, but it was hot stuff as per the narrative. So just as a friendly reminder, any of these coins, if you don't take profit on the way up, guys, you're going to end up giving it all back. And the last thing, why I don't like investing in seed rounds so much in pre-markets, they keep your coins. So by the time that you do get it, the bullishness is gone. So there's no exit liquidity. That's why it gets sold off like that. So if I wanted to sell, I probably could have sold there and there, and then it's worthless. So that's the problem now. So you want to buy stuff that is on the exchange. That's why I'm looking for stuff that's on the exchange, where I can get out early enough when there's still exit liquidity. I'm a frenemy after all. I want to take profit on your asses. I don't want to be sitting with the coins into the next bear market like I did with Realm. Okay, so if there's any coin you're looking at, anything quite interesting or exciting, let me know in the comments. And yeah, hello Mart, hello James, good to see you here. Rune as always, and Mr. Dreamcatcher is here as well. So hello to the rest of you. And Peter is not here today. He is off playing hooky. But listen to Peter, hit the like, hit the subscribe, share the content. It's going to be an awesome weekend, guys. I think we're going to have a little bit of a bullish weekend. I see Lizelle is here as well. Hello, Lizelle. Okay, so let's start off and scroll back to my crypto list, and let's quickly talk seriously. Ethereum. Okay, so if you look at Ethereum, the play that we had with ETH was looking for the long after the... this is Cardano. Sorry. Get back to ETH. Okay, so we didn't quite get the sell. This was the buy, and this was the get out of a bad position. So any buys that you did late, this was the imbalance. Get your ass out. If the market was going to remain bullish, we would continue, and you will have that as a support test in the future. It didn't do that. It went back down low. So it's testing the shakeout. So now you can consider buying back. Only problem and the only worry that I have is, and that's why I would rather want to bet it's going to go up. I rather want to say that with Bitcoin not giving me any real bearish signal, okay? Not giving me any real bearish signal here. It's all as expected, all this chop. I rather want to bet that it's going to go up because the other side of the coin, the other side of the market doesn't look good if I'm wrong, okay? So what do I mean by that? You see this inside this entire gap, okay? If we fail where we're at now, and Bitcoin does lose that $91,000 again. So say it rejects you at 96, goes 91 and loses it. ETH is going to go back there. And then that would mean that we will potentially be doing this. So it means that for the next few months or so, you're going to potentially have a sideways market. So the first quarter of this year is going to be very bearish or very boring. Bearish and boring. So I don't want to look at that. I rather want to say, while we're here, let's first take the momentum, the momentum play. What do I mean by that? Look at this. Here we had ETH go to $4,000. Great. Thank you. It came to this area and it came right back to test it. That's where we are now. I want to see us now go make a higher high, not fail again. Because if we don't, we're going to do this. Just like that. The same is true for Cardano. Insane move, got a giant gap. If we lose this, we're going to want to trade back here. The market's going to look for a bargain, and it's going to stress everybody out. It means then this was a fake bump, not bull market, and we're going to be setting up for more. So I rather want to first say, let's say that there's momentum, and this is as low as it's going to go. Okay. So what do? You buy in on this idea. You grab this. Remember, it's not financial advice. Just the way, the sentiment you should think about this, because the momentum is there. We just need the follow through, and Bitcoin isn't giving me any reason to think that it's not going to follow through. Okay, the same will be true for a lot of coins. We can have a look at Solana real quick. Okay, so Solana, we had the same play the last time round. Remember? Okay, so this was my first Solana sell zone that price went through. So I said, well, what happens? It will turn it into support. You can buy back. It stayed there for forever while Bitcoin and everything looked bearish. The argument, while Bitcoin was in this area, that we could go as low as 35. So now we're saying Bitcoin, we could go as low as 71 even. But until we lose critical support, it's just the market building a base, absorbing supply so that it can go to that insane markup phase, that nice pump where we want to take profit and get out. And where we are now, we're turning the previous range. We're trying to see if those highs, which was resistance, we're trying to see whether that indeed is support. So we're in the area where you need to hurry and you need to grab now. If it's scary, it's supposed to be scary because bottoms will remain bearish, just like tops will always look bullish. Okay. We can look at a few other coins real quick that I just want to bring to you again, like Sui. Sui's got a lot of momentum at the moment. And I said the nicest and easiest way that you can track coins that do have momentum, okay, is simple. You go to your FIB tools in TradingView and you go to the FIB speed resistance fan tool, okay? I'm going to click on it and I'm just going to open the settings for you so you can see. And all you do, you take off everything, just the 0.382. So typically what will happen? Move that from the below where the move started and take the other side to the high. As long as we stay on those highs, the momentum remains bullish. So in this case, let's delete that. SUI remains bullish, but it has room for drawdown all the way back down to $3.38. Okay. So if you want to grab SUI, you're buying in on something that has momentum. It doesn't mean that it's over. Okay. Go below this, it's going to be bad. It's as simple as that. Okay, now let's have a look at the small ones, because those are the ones that really excite us, the ones that can give us the insane multipliers. Some real world asset coins, like we know Centrifuge, has now gone and tested range lows. So if you don't have any Centrifuge, this is your probable last second chance. Go below this area, then we start giving back previous support ranges. Okay, then we're giving that back, and that will be considered bad. So taking risk has never been cheaper now in order to get in. This is, you can look at this like this. Say you want to have some real world RWA coin exposure. You've got $1,000 portfolio. $300, $250 gets you in here. Okay, what will Centrifuge do if it wants to turn bullish, or if it's getting ready to move? It will go make a higher high. Then it will come and test support again. Simple. Then you buy more, but now you've got confirmation and the creation of a trend, like it did here. Make the low, make the higher high, come and test support, create a trend. Okay. You don't want this thing to just fly off into the distance overnight like this, because when they fast, they don't last. So make a trend, spend some time here, and then get fast so that I can write this and get out. Okay. I also explained to you guys that coins like Rune probably getting ready. So now there's the buy zone. I didn't really want this to fall below support there, but the market can do these fickle things. Remember, we're not trading leverage. We're buying to own. So if this happens, it's okay. You're adding to a position that is clearly showing you their strength. Long accumulation, nice move. Long accumulation, I want to see another nice move. Coins like Ordi, same thing now. Expect the chop. You'll probably see some strong bullish divergence at the bottom there. Where's my RSI? Let's do this. RSI making a higher low, price making a lower low. These are bottom signals. What does the market need to do? Bitcoin needs to break 96 so that Ordi can do what? Get above that thou shall not cross line. That this will remain bearish if we don't get back that line. Okay, so simple. Price now needs to reclaim this. Then we can start dreaming up. Double your money, sell half, let the rest ride, guys. Okay, the same will be true for some of the AI coins I shared with you guys, like AI16Z. I don't know how they pronounce it. Okay, this is so early, so I'm going to look at it on the 4-hour time frame. What did I say? Wait, let this thing chop and build a range. So now it's starting to build a range. Okay, so there's a pivot. Now go lower and let that RSI stay higher. Then we can grab this. Okay, to do what? Double your money, sell half, and let the rest ride for the bull market. Okay, the same will happen with these as well. We spoke about them briefly the last cycle, right? Like anyone. Okay, it now retraced. It's sitting in this area where it wants to bounce. There's bearish momentum, there's bullish momentum. Triangles, 65% of the time, they break in favor of the trend that created them. Okay, really good sign for these. And there's a few more like CSIX. Okay, we're in that reaccumulation zone. Let's expand the screen for you guys. Take a fib from the bottom to the top. my long-term reload fib. We're between the blue lines. This is where you buy for the next push up. Doesn't mean that it's going to pump tomorrow, guys. It's probably going to chop around this area. It's going to go from 16 and minimum. Where's the first gap? I need to have that at around 30. There. So let's see. Is there resistance there? Yes, there's already going to be resistance there. So you're buying it here. When it gets there, you sell half and you let the rest ride for the bull market. Simple as that, guys. That's how simple it needs to be. And that's what I think we need to be looking for this Friday. Now, I still promised everybody in the Discord in-depth report. I haven't been able to get to that. So there's a lot of coins that I want to work through with them. There's a lot of new coins that's been listed. I can quickly just bring them up so you can see the screen. None of these I feel comfortable buying just yet, but this is exactly what you want to see, this big sell-off. And then let's quickly remind you about what happened with Sui or any of the other ones that's doing really well when they launched. Okay, let's go back. They launched, we wait for the bottom. That's what I'm trying to do, and then we grab them. Sui sitting at $5. You wish you can still get it at 47 cents. It's over and done with. Okay, so there you have it, guys. That's the kind of mentality I think you still need to be. Sui will probably give us that 10x. It's not that far away from that. Okay, it is 10x already. Okay, so that's it, and it's not even bull market yet. So it's going to be a big move for us. Let the momentum not scare you. Buy into something that's showing strength. The odds will ever be in your favor that way around, considering where we are now. Okay, one little thing. With the US and everything that's happening in the election or the inauguration and so forth, the market's in a little bit of a pause or let's say in a holding pattern. Okay. We still want to see the Dixie break trend and come down. So it means that there's a risk with all this that it will take time. It's not buy and you feel great tomorrow. You're going to have to give them time. So they're going to be ranging and chopping until we create again another bearish trend. It can take a month. It took there, how many weeks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks to build a top. That's a lot of time that you're going to have to be patient. The fact that we don't have any divergence just yet doesn't need to scare you. We can go low. Bitcoin pushes back to 100. We can go make a higher high. Bitcoin goes and tests maybe 96, 94, that kind of thing. And then the trend breaks, meaning the market's going to start accelerating. And then from that point onwards, that could potentially now push the dominance in our favor. Remember, when we look at the timing-wise, this is the best time for this. Okay, let's bring it in. When we're in the middle of the blue zone, after the halving up to the end of the blue or the bull market, that determination, that time fib that I always share with you guys. When we're in the middle of the time, that's when the dominance breaks down. Let's line it up. That's when the dominance breaks down. We're in the right area. The dominance starts breaking down. You start seeing some doji candles. The market's not sure, is it, isn't it? And then the momentum starts kicking in. So what if this now is that time and the momentum is about to start kicking in? Bottoms will look bearish, tops will always look bullish, and it's always going to be that way. So it's your job to do the opposite of what you're feeling. You'll do better that way. Right, that's everything that I wanted to share with you guys. Have a lovely weekend, my friends. Remember, as always, if you want to support the content, get your Bybit account. Head over to the Discord. There's a navigation channel right there. Go to the navigation channel and follow the simple steps there. There you can, shows you how to get the buddy indicated, shows you how to get your KYC transferred, and how the harmonic bot works, all the harmonic patterns that you'll have access to in the Discord. Okay, all these things, as well as you'll access to the live trading with me and so forth. And just to give you a little bit of a heads up, this is what we did last night. Last night we took ETH all the way down there on a massive leverage move, and so forth. So you'll have access to all that and more. And talking about more the investment report, which I'm going to be doing right now. There you have it. Thanks so much. Is ICP worth a few dollars? Okay, let's have a look at ICP. Let's see. So I'm going to quickly load up ICP. Now, anything that is providing infrastructure will be trending, not purely because it's a hot narrative, but potentially because it is a necessary and it will show growth and adoption. So when they start trending, there's a good fundamental base behind it. You need that infrastructure. So these kind of things will have really good traction and longevity for them as well. Okay, so ICP, there's a few of these that I really like. So when you look at ICP, this was the buy zone that I shared. Okay, 7, double your money, let the rest ride. I don't need to buy any more ICP. But if you don't have it, what do you need to do? Well, simple. You have this long accumulation. The market needs to give us a sign of strength. So we need to stay above this area. So is it worth a few dollars? Yes, it's worth a few dollars. But when it's done, I now want to see this thing do this. Okay, make that higher high and go to the moon. This needs to become a line. That's bull market. That's what we're getting ready for, guys. It's worth a few dollars, in my opinion. Okay. Can you check SOH chart? Okay. What is SOH? SOH. Let's quickly have a look at this. This is on Mexi. Okay. Store coin. If it's a new thing, I mean, what is there to chart, my friend? It's a line. So it's a tricky thing. As I say, as the rule goes with any of these new coins, wait 2 weeks. Today is where people lose money. Wait 2 weeks. Once it's done and it's done its thing, you get the structure, you grab it, you go. It won't run away from you, my friend. It won't. It needs the loss. It needs the accumulation in order for it to work. So just be patient. The bull market, crypto bull market is so fantastic. If you're second, you get to win still. It's still an immense prize. So don't try and get that. Be second, but buy on the confirmation. You'll be okay. That's the beauty about it. Okay. It's being first when it comes to taking profit. That's when the success lies. Okay. That's where, if I have to look back at my previous bull cycle, that's where my mess ups was. The ones that I couldn't take profit, or, was thinking that there's going to be 10 times more gains, and then the market just surprises you. This top of the bull market, guys, comes like a thief in the night. It doesn't happen, and it doesn't give you constant reminders. Remember to sell your coins. Remember to sell your coins. It's just like this Cardano move. It happens, and it goes against anything and everything you think and feel at that moment, and everything everybody's saying to you, and then it sells off. As simple as that. So, yeah, that's it. Okay, not that SOS, the shadow of hope. SOH, the shadow of hope. Is that the coin? Well, all I can do at this stage, my friend, is go on Trading View. That's all I have available now, and that's the only coin I have. So I apologize if that's not the one, but new coin on Mexi, what I said still counts. Those kind of looking at coins that's on-chain, using some of these DEX tools and stuff, I tend to leave that for the Discord guys. So, yeah, that's it. Let's see what else. Auki, a new coin, but with a lot more data. Okay, let's maybe compare that to Auki. Let's see. New names. There's a lot of new names. AUKI. Let's see. Also on Mexi. Okay, a lot more data. Okay, let's see what data we do have here. I'm going to just see if I can scale it up to a higher time frame. Oh, don't do that. Okay. Weekly wise, it's a good coin. It's got momentum. I would rather buy this, to be honest with you, than waiting for that version of SOH that we were looking at. Not yours, my version. Okay. Now, let's go on to the daily time frame. And I'm applying the same strategy as I would with Sui. When did the move happen there? Top. So that would typically be the bottom. First wave, top. So you can see there we broke trend. New wave there. Okay. So that and that. So it's a little messy at the moment, to be honest with you. So it means that maybe I was wrong. Maybe I need to recant my words. Let's go weekly time frame. Let's have a look at that. Let's bring in our friend the RSI. It's too soon to tell. So the best you can do is the following and say, okay, let's use the daily time frame and say, as the rule goes, pivot, divergence. Okay, let's say we started there. Let's use that. Let's give ourselves a little breathing room because it's small and it's new. Okay, this is the thou shall not cross line. Okay, you want to get in, get in. Between there and there, buy zone. Okay, buy zone on the premise that you want to get in on the momentum. Okay, and that's it. And then that's your first buy. Get above it, start rallying. We will have another opportunity, whether it goes blow off top or whatever it does. Fall below it, get out, or wait for a floor and a long sideways and then buy again. Meaning, if you've got $1,000 to spend on this, your first purchase of any coin should never be more than a quarter of that. Okay, simple as that. Okay, let's see. Any update on Lukso? Trade of the century. I think let's quickly have a look at Lukso. Lukso. Guys, too many people talking about SOH now. That might be a scam. Okay, so let's leave it at that. People are trying to get you in on scam contracts. I don't know if you guys are scammers or not, but I see this a lot, and it's worth talking to you guys now. In the comments, I ban these coin names. Every now and then a new project pops up, and then there's people saying, this is the one, this is the one, this is the one. And then they link you to a false contract or something like that. So be careful. If ever you want to buy something, say, let's use this, and you're interested into this, okay, go to CoinGecko. Look for it there, and then look for the contracts there. Never click on any links. Never follow anybody. You go and get it there, or you don't get it. Top pro tip. I've learned my lesson the hard way. And if you don't want to do it, go learn your lesson. But that's the rule. Okay. That's why there's so many people commenting probably on this. New names I don't know. So I'm just going to say it. Maybe I'm losing a couple followers here. Fuck it. I'm fine with that. Go do your research. Okay. Let's get back to where we were. Okay. Lukso. Okay. So that's it. Daniel Fogelstader, one of the co-creators of ETH. I think it's Daniel or Fabian Fogelstader or something like that. So I have many comments where people use my account and they says no scam. Go to the CoinGecko page, check it there. Simple as that. It's a name on the internet. It's simple as that. It's just a good lesson. If it's no scam, go check it out. Simple as that. But so many scammers in the chat. There you go. Just be careful, my friends. It's simple as that. Okay, so he created Lukso. I quite like Lukso for that reason, because the way that the blockchain is structured is to almost set it up for the future of what NFT, digital apparel, and so forth will be. Nike shoes in gaming, that kind of thing. So I quite like that. But let's see if we like the chart. We wanted to get this. So they had a fork, an update, and so the coin migrated. So it looks like it's new, but it's from the previous bull cycle already. Okay. And I was trying to get in on momentum and it failed. Momentum failed. So what do we have? A higher high? Yes. We have divergence? Yes. Are we staying above the pivot? Yes. Hence that was the buy zone. Will I throw my life savings into this? No. Why? Because it hasn't proven to me yet that it's bullish. This could be the beginnings of it. So put the beginnings of its kind of money in this. Yet again, as a rule, $1,000, you're spending $250. That's it. The rest remains in dollars. Once it starts trending up, you add to your position because the bull market is impressive and it will make a lot of money for you. So you don't need to take too many risks now. Okay, that's it. Impatient mark. Yeah. Okay, if you have time left, let's do one more. Can I do chain GPTs? Yes, I can do that. Let's do chain GPT. Let's just clean this up real quick. Okay. CGPT. There we go. Bybit. So buy zone, this is, as I just showed with some of the other coins a little bit earlier, the reload zone for investment. Okay. That's the right area. Low liquidity spike, my friend. Don't get into that when it's doing this. Low liquidity spike. Okay. So what will it do? It will pretty much do this on your ass. Okay. Low liquidity spike. Divergence. I won't grab in it. It's a sell. Now it's a sell. Buy, sell. 11.40. Double your money, sell 50%, and move on. That's what it is. If you don't do that now, you're going to be sorry, because now you've got your money again to look at the next one. Sad reality is I can't buy every coin I talk about. I would have loved to do this because I would be running for the sell button now. Okay. Thank you. I'm done. Simple as that. Okay. So I'll do exactly the same. Now, if somebody else thinks, oh, it's moving nice. Can I get some? Yes. What do you need to do? Wait for pivot support to get hit. Okay. There's divergence there. There's divergence between that. If you scale this up to a weekly time frame, there will probably won't be anything. So what am I saying? Okay. People need to lose for me to have a good deal. Okay. Buying now, you're going to be the one lose. Wait for the good deal, and then you'll grab it and then go. That's all I would do. Okay. There you have it. Let's see what else. I think it's that. Okay, guys. So leave your comments. I do read them. I do reply to some of them as well. And check out, be careful. There's people that says, great comment. Here's my OKX wallet. And you know, this is bull market. Scammers are going to come. Okay. Those kind of things as well. You don't click on anything. You don't help anybody. I'm a frenemy. I keep a distance between myself and everybody for a reason, guys. Okay. You should do the same. But have a lovely weekend, same as Liesel. And every one of you guys that's been following you for forever now. Have a lovely weekend. Give me a 7-7 if you're a scammer. I'll start with that, Jockey. Let's guys, just be careful. The market is full a lot of these things. Okay. There's amazing deals to be had, but use a little common sense. Bull markets aren't sustainable for a reason. Okay. That's where they're for. So the gains aren't sustainable. So it tells you that a great deal or an inside edge on something isn't sustainable. If somebody's getting an unfair advantage, the market inevitably gets wise to it. Use Realm as a really good example. I had an unfair advantage deal against anybody else. The market grew wise to it and overcorrected and overpunished. I've gone and opened the Realm game and looked at the app and everything, but the price reflects the reality of this. Okay, so just be mindful of these things. That's why I tend to not be trying to be the cool kid with a hot new project. I tend to stick with the established stuff because it's real money. We don't want to lose it. And we all want to trade and invest for a living, but why is there that need to do it in such a manner that we retire next week? It's dangerous. So take your time, play the system, use it, exploit it for what it is, and make sure that you end up being the frenemy, the one walking away with the gains. It's simple as that. You have an awesome weekend, my friends. I'll be back on Monday with a trading stream, as always. We're going to be looking at some more trades. This morning's ETH trade for me failed. I got my ass handed to me. So, we're going to be looking at those things. And then there will be more hodl and investment based streams as well in the weeks coming. So yeah, that's it. For those in the Discord, I'll be chatting to you guys a little bit later. Have a lovely weekend. Cheers, my friends. I'll keep hustling.
Subscribe now.